Hello and welcome back to our continuing coverage of Newsarama's countdown to New York Comic Con. I'm Justin, I'm here with Dan to talk a little bit about Batman RIP.
And that's all I'm going to talk about is very little about this. This is one of those stories that we have pretty much shrouded in secrecy, naturally. There's a lot of speculation because of the title of the story. And the one thing I can tell you that Batman doesn't die. How about that? But that's about all.
That's interesting, since RIP is in the title, and there's been some pretty intimidating preview images.
The images have been strong, and I think really captured the essence of the story. Grant is really doing an examination of Batman as a character, something that he started actually back in '52, and he's been doing that ever since when he's been taking over the book. And I think what you're seeing is not only the culmination of the story that Grant is doing with Batman, but also a real conclusion to an important chapter in Batman's life.
Is it going to kind of set up a new Batman, a new kind of era for Batman? Or?
I don't know if it sets up a new Batman or not, although I'm going to give you a little information about what's going on in the convention. We have this little bit of a button campaign that we're running the cons right now. And in the convention, we're going to be handing out a series of buttons out there. And there'll be headshots of characters like Jason Todd, Tim Drake, Dick Grayson, and even the character Hush. And over each one of the buttons is the word, "I am Batman." I think it's something nice and a nice collectible thing for the fans to get while they're at the con.
So once Azrael takes over as Batman, what's Grant going to do?
Who's Azrael again?
The cat from Smurf. Sorry,
okay.
My mistake. Moving on to Trinity.
Yes.
Let's talk about this series. We've just collected 104 weekly issues.
Yes.
What is Trinity going to offer that's new?
Well, I think what I always say, Trinity is a little bit of the opposite of what 52 was. 52 was a year without Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. And this one is a year with Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, really focusing on them, the impact that they have on the heroes and the world around them, and why they're essential to the DC Universe. Again, we love the weekly concept. I love the weekly concept. I hear from the fans consistently about how much they enjoy going out there and having one book that they can look forward to week in and week out. This book is produced a little differently than the other two. We have the same writing and artist team on every issue for 52 weeks. And the only people crazy enough to take this on are Kurt Busiek and Mark Bagley. And each issue is a 22-page comic. The first 12 pages feature the lead story with Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, as told by Kurt and Mark. Kurt is also co-plotting the back with Fabian. And we have a rotating artist back there, and the back half of the story also features characters and events that tie into the front. So it's a really great package, a really exciting story, and Kurt really captures the essence of these three characters and really the relationship. And I think anybody who loves Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, and it's hard to find anybody who doesn't, they should really enjoy this book.
Is it going to be like a spine to the new DCU?
No, actually, what we tried to do, we tried that with Countdown, and we had some mixed levels of success with that. So with Trinity, it's really a story that stands unto itself. So you'll see a lot of things that are occurring in Final Crisis. It won't be reflected in Trinity. You'll see a lot of things happening in the books that feature Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. Really won't be reflected in Trinity either. But events from Trinity will spin back into the DCU throughout the series. There'll be new characters introduced and new situations introduced that will play into other books out from Trinity. And also the conclusion of Trinity is an important springboard for a number of things happening after the series completes.
If Batman's resting in peace, how is he going to be in Trinity?
Probably in slippers and a smoking jacket.
Delightful.
Yes.
Thanks a lot, Dan. This is Justin. Stay tuned for our continuing coverage of New York Comic Con.